Hello, good afternoon, everybody. I'm sitting eating lunch. My world, my word. I made myself like chips in the oil thing, and then last night I made like little chicken strips things. I don't know what I did with the chips, but I overcooked it, and now it is like a stone, and I'm eating it with a fork. I don't even know how this is possible, like literally, but it tastes nice. Tastes okay. Also, I have a very weird. I'm accustomed to strange tastes. Meaning I can like eat any weird thing. I like herbs. I eat ginger just so maybe not so much garlic. It's a little bit, but it's like you know, specifically. Anyway, so yeah, so I wanted to do this live specifically because I haven't done one this week, and it's already Thursday, and I could probably make one tomorrow as well. Um, so maybe I can do one tomorrow too, because we're going out. Um, so yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to come and say hi to y'all. Hey y'all. Um, and give you a little bit of encouragement, maybe some permission as well to do things in your business or in your teaching career the way that you want to. Um, it doesn't have to be, you know, polished content. Something that I've been seeing for myself. Maybe it's just because mine isn't polished. Did you see the quality that you're looking at right now? So maybe because mine isn't. So I'm just feeling like polished content is like out. But genuinely, in general, the 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 idea of making perfect content or um yeah, like perfect content, this polished content. Um, I saw a teacher. Okay, she's come up in life, and I love that so much for her. Um, and she's got like all this equipment and stuff, and I'm like, mm. Sometimes things like that is what holds us back um, from actually being creative, seeing others, but also that's on you because you're comparing yourself to others, right? Fair prat, right? Fair prat, which is um, right. Basically, it's like you're comparing yourself to other people. So, um, what do you expect to feel? You expect to feel good about comparing yourself to others? 'Cause you're not gonna feel good. You're gonna feel like your content is crap, like you don't have value to put out into the world. And at the end of the day, value is not always about this amazing idea that you have in your head and you can articulate it well, or you can um like express it well. Yeah, articulate, express, and you can describe what the journey is like to walk with you. If you're like a coach or if you're a teacher, um what your teaching techniques, what your coaching methods are like, whatever. So yeah, I think that we far too many times, and I am so guilty of this, where I will look at others because that's what we're taught to do. When you get into business, one of the first freaking things that you do is look at the competition. What are they doing? How are they doing it? And can I do it better? Why? Why don't you just do the thing the way that you want to? Because at the end of the day, metrics don't matter. They don't matter. Who's liking your stuff, who's commenting on your stuff, who's whatever. It does not matter. Analytics, though, they will matter at a later stage. I said this to somebody this morning or last night that analytics matter, but eventually, of 3, 4 months, frick. Okay, 3, 4 months of data, you are then able to put those analytics together and make them, you know, yeah, you're able to use that as a, okay, so I've done this for 4 months, this didn't work, that did work, let's double down. Very plain and simple, quite easy, because if you are constantly creating for this the your audience all the time, and you're focusing on these people that you need to, because you must think like them and you must talk like them and blah, it's gonna make you crazy. It made me crazy for such a long time, and God bless their hearts, the Lord bless their hearts, for obviously the coaches I've had. Lord bless their hearts, because it's not like they did it out of ill intention towards you or to me. Let me just say, because I have my own coaching experiences, not ill feeling towards me. Times, um, when you are pushed to understand something, you're not going to get there. As quickly as you think you could get there, or yeah, as quickly as you could imagine, or because you're kind of pushed into that thing. So being led gently, being spoken to like you person, it helps you get better and better and better. The thing is, I never really the reason why I feel this way, like I completely, genuinely, I just want to completely almost dissolve my memberships. Not to get rid of them. I love them. They are going to be people in my community. They are getting mentorship, training, coaching from me, right? It's still gonna happen. It's not like it's not gonna happen. But the only reason I feel like and maybe I'm also guilty of this, right? When you treat somebody like a number, now they come into your world, now you start treating them like a number. It's not the best. It's not the best feeling in the world. And I don't mean that you need to be people pleasing, giving people, um, why am I blanking on that word? Trespass is your boundary, for lack of better word. I'm a word. So you break, or you kind of bend the boundary for this person because they want certain things and you don't offer, or you don't go into this particular field, or you don't speak about that stuff. You just want to kind of, okay, let's see, whatever. And there's nothing wrong with experimentation. Oh, some experimenting with what you need, or what you are discovering about yourself in your teaching career as well as your teaching business. Why are you standing still? Down? Okay. So yeah. Sorry, that was terrible. So yes, trying to be more. There's a video that I watched yesterday. I actually screen recorded the video. I must post it on here, which is Facebook. So this lady was saying that you may feel like your life, it sucks. the worst life ever. Nobody surpasses you in having a worse life. But she equaled it or put it in the category of having a dysfunctional relationship with your brain. So when you become the person that wants to tap into the insane resource that is your brain, um, you will join podcasts or you will listen to podcasts, you will read books, you will listen to people that are ahead of you. Like for me, I listen to Gary Vee, I listen to Alex Hormozy, I listen to his beautiful wife, Layla Hormozy. I always said I'm going to marry Alex Hormozy, and he got married to that lady. I'm quite disappointed. um, but then, oh, sorry, and another one is Cody Sanchez. There's more people that I listen to. They are more businessy. Just want to put my phone on silent. Oh, hey, anyway, okay. So they are more business related stuff, whereas the other people that I listen to, Tom Bilyeu, Stephen Bartlett, Chris Williamson, there's another one. His name is Lewis Howes. These are mindset, personal development. These are this, that's that category. So when you listen to both, you will also see that people like Alex Ramosi, Gary Vee, blah blah blah, they go on these podcasts, um, which is um, Chris Williamson, which is all that thing, all those things. And it kind of like intermingles because business is a mindset. It really is. So yeah, I just literally came on to encourage y'all. I don't want to stay on for 12 minutes. That's some nonsense right there. Um, so I'm gonna find something to talk about. But yeah, really, just genuine hyping yourself up every single day is like, it may seem silly. What's his name? Dr. Jordan Peterson. He's a clinical psychologist. He's one of the biggest names in, for me, that I've heard, biggest names in psychology, that world. And oh, he speaks about it in his, and he speaks about it a lot in videos that he makes every day. Make your bed. Make your bed. The start of the day is done, or you've long. Let's do this. What's going on? Sorry. Silly human being. Anyway, Yeah, just watch me eat. This thing was stuck. So, the habit, creating the habit. There's a book called Atomic Habits by some dude. Um, I forget his name. I did because I don't know. So, creating atomic small, right? Small atom. Nuclear is big. Whatever. Um, Creating those habits for yourself. Small little habits every single day. I keep repeating myself, and it's a good thing because I don't know who hears me. I don't know who doesn't hear me. For 3 years, I worked on my mindset. It's actually maybe the fourth year. Can't remember when I started. Mm, for 3 years, let's just say, for 3 years, it wasn't like a I need to. I'm gonna see a therapist, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that, and I just went on Spotify, went in the search bar, and I searched and I searched mental mindset, something mindset. I searched for something of mindset, better mindset, or whatever. And the first podcast came up. I liked the picture. It wasn't even a logo or anything. It was just a guy with a hat on, black background, and he had the name of his podcast like behind him, And I was like, ooh, so he's the mindset mentor, who is Rob Dyer. He's on Spotify as well as Facebook. Ugh, yeah, maybe Facebook. I don't know. But I follow him on Spotify as well as YouTube. And I just started watching him. I mean, listening on the podcast because I didn't realize at the time that he was on YouTube. So I just started listening to him. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Just listen to him, you know, encouraging, being the unstoppable force in his own life. He wasn't using outside directive. He wasn't using outside influence to say, oh, yeah, you need to live like this. You need to love like that. Um, he was just guiding people towards a healthy mindset. And it helped a lot because from there, I started listening to Gary Vee. Then I found Alex. Then I found Cody. Then I found all the other guys, Chris Williamson, Tom Bowley, all of that stuff. Because obviously they kind of in the same camp. Those videos start popping up. But yeah, that's the first way. That's the best way you can change your mindset. So I wouldn't say I wasn't a pessimistic person before. I was just felt stuck. Like, uh, no purpose. There's no. I didn't have a vision or goals or like a place that I wanted to be. Say at 33, I want X, Y, and Z. I don't have any of that. So I live in life every day. And it made me feel stuck. I got stuck in that loop. It wasn't like I didn't like it. It made me feel like I'm not a person. So that's why I decided let's change mindset. And then everything kind of folded into that because then I started teaching at this other place, High Local. And there I was teaching business and gratitude, apparently. Because every day when I used to start my class, the students would come on and they already know me as the gratitude teacher. So speaking about how grateful I am and just about stuff, life that's good, things that are good, everything that's going my way, that isn't even going my way. Yeah. So it sounds simple, but it's taken me this long to actually get to a place of like mentally that I'm okay, man. Like I've always been okay. Like I've been okay. But just like a more consistent of like it's been a few weeks now. I would say since January actually. So that's months that I haven't freaked out about time, what I need to do, things that need to happen, blah blah blah. I haven't had a freak out. And now I can't put off my camera. Just, I can't put the and this one. See now. When the house people are at home, it can be quite hectic. Yeah, I didn't actually have to pause it, but it's just like yeah. Anyway, so yeah, do you think you know? Oopsie, missed and and get better at doing that thing because, like I said, Alex Hormozy, Gary Vee, they're all talking about the very same thing, just having a good mindset before you can actually have a really good business. So you can have a business, you can make money, you can do the things, even if you have a junk mindset, terrible mindset. But it's better when you have a good mindset because then things flow better, things happen better for you. You feel that. It's like you first feel it before it actually happens. So it's all about energy. It really is all about energy. Um, it's energetics, but not in like a woo woo way where you have to like burn sage and stuff. No, no, that's not what I mean. You can, but it's not like that. It's not, you know, your energy is how you see it. Because literally, something I'm coming to learn at this age in my life is that everything is perspective. Everything. Politics, the world situation, the current situation we are in. Mm, I mean, I'm not going to go into very, very weird stuff, but everything is perspective, how you see something. And yes, um, governments, for instance, are destroying the world, are doing good things for the world, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's all perspective, how you see it. If you see it as a good or bad thing, some people may see the very good thing that's being done as like, that's really terrible. Why are they doing that? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's all perspective. And the unique journey that you are on, the unique journey that I am on, that we all on, it supersedes anybody's. What did I say earlier? That nice word, a directive. It supersedes anyone's directive over your life. It supersedes anybody's opinion over your life. It supersedes everything. And I like what Gary Vee says, Shame. He's always so in your face. So he says that a lot of the time, parents are the ones that's holding the kids back and whatever. Sorry. Okay. So, um, yeah, a lot of the times our parents, I'm not trying to like say, oh yeah, throw your parents under the bus. No, that's not what Gary Vee says either. Um, it's just that we need to become our own person. Especially my opinion. A lot of people have differing opinions about when you are an adult, when you are big enough to um, have that accountability, or the onus goes on you. I'm of the opinion that as soon as you turn 25, maybe not the day you turn 25, but your 25th year of life is all onus on you. Everything, all the stuff that you hold on to, everything, it's on you now. I don't know. I just feel like 25, you become an adult. 18, 21, you're still a baby. I was still a baby at 25. For sure. you know? So yeah, as soon as you turn 25, in my opinion, this is when you become an adult, and when you can when all the onus, all the accountability, all the responsibility falls on you for the type of person you are, not for what your parents did, what your grandparents did, what your auntie did, what your cousin did. Your cousin hit you in the head, or what okay, fought with you, and now it's very traumatic because you're still holding on to that stuff. Let it go, man. A lot of the time we hold on to a lot of things that it just doesn't make sense for our present. It doesn't make sense for the present, because who you're becoming is not who you were. It will never be who you were, who you're becoming. So yeah, and I know lots of people that go through extreme trauma, and I'm not talking about those people that actually need lots and lots of deep diving because they've gone through so much. Still falls on them to become the better person. Because if you're just continuing the cycle, if you're just repeating the cycle of trauma, whatever you went through, if you're just repeating the cycle, you're not any better than your parents were, than your grandparents, and the person that raised you. But you want to blame them for who you are today. What? Yeah. So anyway, that's just where I am. I need to have a very nice cup of tea after all of this crap. Um, yeah, that was a salty stick. Anyway, mm, yeah. So this is really bad. Let me put something else in my mouth. Yes. Yeah. Oh, sis. Oh my god. So, so okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How to be happy. Ah, my father. So this is Gary V made it. I'm a Gary V Malkop. So it says how to be happy. Stop valuing someone else's opinion over your own. Have zero expectations. Surround yourself with people who want you to win. Okay. And it's not about that person that's gonna, hey, hey, go, 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 rooting for you all the time. Somebody that is truly, man, support and like for you or community for you, even if it's one person, isn't just saying, yeah, go for it, do that. Yes. They are actually not advising, they are helpful, they are they're helping. They're not just saying, yeah, do it. Yes, go for it. They can't just be like yes people because that's not the way that you win. Because you're gonna fail. You're gonna be bad at stuff, especially in the beginning. You're gonna be horrendous at stuff. So that person can't just keep saying, yeah, 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 go for it. And keep on pushing you in the same direction when you need to be pivoting. You understand? So even that person, for lack of a better word, I'm gonna say it's toxic. But that person it's not gonna be helpful. It's not gonna be helpful to have that person in your life. Because they're just like standing with it. You know that the sports things, that big hand with the number one on it, where it's got giant finger and whatever. That's that person. That's that dude or lady. But if they're helping you, get to your path. I have a very good friend. Um, we talk about business a lot. She has her own business. I have my own business, whatever, right? And I kind of bounce things off her. And I say, look, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? And she'll give me like actual real world advice, like things that she's experienced in her own business, in her own life, and all of that stuff. She's seen people do certain stuff because her mom also has her own business and stuff. So things that she's seeing from the real world stuff. Because as far as I can tell, she's not a very like a social media, let's follow Alex Omozi or stuff like that. So she's getting all that real world experience through her own experience as well as seeing other people do it in their own businesses, which is quite cool. So I ask her for advice a lot, and she's good. She's good, yeah. She helps me a lot. Um, so yeah, find you that friend that's gonna be honest with you. It's not gonna just gonna say, "Oh, yeah, that's a really good idea. Go with that." When they know in their mind, like, okay, go with it, but here are a couple of pitfalls that you can avoid or that you should be thinking about. But yeah, I'm now ranting, honestly. Anyway, I like to rant. It's nice for me. That's why I like these lives because I think better live. I um I create better when I'm live. Yeah, I'm just thinking a lot about the direction that I want to be taking. Maybe not till the end of the year, but for the next 3 months. Um, it's a good amount of time to see if something works. So I present to you the challenge, which is this literally me just going live a lot, a lot, because creating in this bubble, I can't. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm telling myself, oh, you can't. It's difficult for me to sit down and create content. It's a mission, and I hate it. So I'll do things as I'm inspired, as I'm like, oh, let's do that. So like last night, I was making this stuff. I was making the chicken nuggets, and then a little clip. I made a reel on Instagram, talking about the fact that because I was a bully. Oh my word! I wasn't even the bully. I wasn't like okay. I used swear words, but it wasn't like directed towards a person, telling them like you a piece of shit. I didn't say that. There was one. There was one. The first one was, um, if somebody in your life, I'm not sure, but it was a man, if the man person couldn't swim and you and your kid were drowning or something, um what would you do? Like, or he couldn't, I don't know. But anyway, it was something. Then I said that B better learn to swim. And then I was flagged for being a bully because I said that B better learn how to swim. Um, and then the second time was yesterday. All I said was this lady, she commented on something hilarious, but her comment had like, it was, yeah, that way inclined. So I didn't call her a filthy animal. So in my comment was, you filthy animal. But who's bullying? Who's bullying? So then they flagged me and they're like, oh no, you've got like a month apart. You've got two instances on your account where you bully. So we're going to flag you. Why? Oh. Anyway, so yeah, makes no sense to me. And I can't even appeal it because I called, it was names. For the animal and the B word, he was the bully. Apologies for the loudness inside. I wasn't told they were going to be visitors. Okay. Hi, visitors from beyond. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just at that point where I want to I want to just be good at what I do. You know what I'm saying? But to be better at something, it doesn't hurt. To be better, it does not hurt. So yeah, I just want to keep on creating, keep on getting better, keep on doing the thing as it should be. Yeah. Um. But yeah. So yeah, that's my advice. Just be grateful for the step you are on. It's not gonna all appear all at the same time, or as you want it. Even be grateful for everything that you have. And it's not like, yeah, it takes practice. It takes practice. I cannot tell you the perfect path to having a good mindset, the perfect path to being the specific grateful that I'm speaking about. Because it's not gratitude as in like, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's not that kind of gratitude. It's just like a welling up, overwhelming expression of, I'm amazed at the life that I live because there's so many people out there that don't even have this much of what I have. And that makes me so grateful, immensely grateful. That's, yeah. So, anyway, okay, my timer is still going because every time I see the timer is going, not moving, and then it tells me that I have some connection issue. But anyway, um, so yeah, but anyway, so my entire channel is everywhere. So on Facebook, on YouTube, on all my different channels. I'm mostly on Facebook, Instagram. I don't like TikTok, but I go on there sometimes. The thing is, the app is always crashing on my phone. It's always crashing, and I can only be creative on the app on my phone, but it's always crashing. So it's driving me nuts, and I just. And then also I am on Threads and another, yeah, Threads. Those four places. What do I have here? Oh, it's Telegram that I have on here because obviously you can't go live in Threads. They'll probably bring it around sometime, or they won't because, as far as I can tell, Twitter, which is X now, doesn't have that feature. So yeah, um, So I'm on four platforms, right? These are like kind of my main platforms. I never post on YouTube, never post on Threads. Um, but yeah, I'm really just trying to get there. Um, in terms of all of them, making all of them like, on par. But I'm not also gonna stress about that, like making everything so perfect and so this and that, so that and I'm so tired of perfect. I'm so tired of waiting to create. I'm so tired of having a perfect time to come on live. Like I just felt like doing this right now. I felt like it, so I came on, and I'm talking a lot of nonsense here. But this is preparing me for greatness. I feel it in my bones that greatness is coming my way. I feel it. I know it. Greatness is already here. Greatness lives here. Just number one. Anyway, so so I want to get better. I want to get better at what I do. I want to perfect the art of public speaking type of thing. And I'm talking this is easy. This is so easy. Nobody's here. Um nobody's here in front of me. I'm looking at my basically my vision boards. I created one that says stop fucking around because I find myself doom scrolling social media a lot of times. Yesterday was my day. I don't know why. I scrolled until 2 o'clock this morning. Why am I doing that? But anyway, so I should have come sit here. I should have actually come in the room because I was in the lounge. I should have come here, looked at that, and told myself to stop fucking around because I'm messing up my time. You understand what I'm saying? But there's certain times also to just be completely off. Just be off. But there's lots of times when I will actually actively, um, I plan it so kind of plan my life around my son. Just because when he comes from school, I want to be there. I've had my entire morning. I've had my morning from the time he went to school until the time he's back. I've had my morning, whatever I did, whatever. If it was scrolling the whole day, if it was cleaning the whole day, if it was making lives the whole day, if it was working the whole day, um, till he comes from school, that was what I did. And then from the time he gets from school, comes from school till later in the evening, I make supper and all of the stuff. That's his time and home time, like family lifetime, you know? So that is something that I'm finding a lot of comfort in actually, that I'm able to just be okay with doing nothing, quote unquote, nothing for those couple of hours. And I don't even find that I need to maybe later when son is sleeping or whatever to actually come back and work some more because I don't have to. At least I really want to. Because one night I stayed up till 1 or 2. I redesigned my flyer. I redesigned my logo. I ordered flyers for myself. So I was creative that evening. I tweaked my website that same evening, or same evening into the morning. Those were things that I did that particular day. Last night, into this morning, I just felt like scrolling. Um, but yeah, so these are things that I'm doing. Um, but yeah, like I said, there's no perfect path that says to you, I'm not going to bash people because everybody has a right to what they want to say, just as much as I have a right to say what I want to say. That there's no perfect path, there's no standardized way to live life. Nobody has the recipe. Nobody. Somebody that's 90 thinks about the things that they could have done. So that seems like the recipe. It's not the recipe, it's just advice. Oh, I want to be a soccer player. Okay. I don't really like soccer. As an example. So, yeah, we need to come away from this idea of the perfect blueprint, the perfect strategy, the perfect platform, the perfect job, the perfect everything. You're gonna make yourself crazy. I made myself crazy for years, thinking that there is this one perfect strategy, this one perfect plan, path me to head down. It does not exist. It does not exist. Perfection doesn't exist. I like to be so perfectionistic or perfectionistic about everything. This is why I don't like creating um on normal camera vibes. I don't end up doing anything. But yeah, I'm always happy to get on here. I'm always happy to come and speak. And this is why I need to speak more. Just because I keep on when I do get on live, then I say the same thing I said in the last live. I don't want to be doing that all the time. I want to be doing more stuff, more stuff, more stuff. So yeah, create yourself vision boards as well, just so you can see where you need to be putting your energy into. And put it up for me. I need to put it up. I need to see it every day. It becomes more real to me when I can see it. Because when it's just an ideology, I don't do it. I don't act on it. And something I've been doing for 3 days now is procrastination. My flyers came on Monday. Monday, I got an email to say, "Yo, girl, come fetch your flyers." I just need to go to the clicks that's kind of down the road. I need to go and fetch my flyers. Where am I right now? I'm in my room. Because the thing is, it's not that many, it's just 100. Because the idea is, and this is what's messing my brain up, that when I get the flyers, I will need to go distribute them. I'll need to go out there into the world. And the world sometimes scares me. No, I'm joking. No, genuinely, genuinely, it does. But this is something I need to do for my business. It needs to happen. So I need to go and fetch them. I must do it either today or tomorrow. It must be done. And then maybe I can do the distribution on Saturday, which is not going to take long. It's just 100 flyers. Put in my AirPods, take a walk just up the road. I'm going to go into the next area. So I'm in a certain area, and then just the next area over is where I want to get my clientele from. Because I've walked around in that area. I used to tutor a boy in the area there. So I know that there's lots of kids. There's a school there as well. Inside there's a school, so I know that lots of parents live there. Their kids are going to a school in my area. I wouldn't say area. It's just like like when an area like Brackenfell is broken up into little other stuff. North behind it, Bracken Heights and Protea Heights and Protea Village and Protea Glen and Sonnekring and Sonneke. Okay, Sonneke is part of Kuilsrivier. But still, it's like all these little areas. So the little areas, I just want to go an area over. It's exciting. It's really exciting. I'm excited to move. I am excited. So I think that should be my fuel. So even though I've wasted 3 days letting my flyers still lay at the shop, um, it was came through a courier thing, and then they do it through clicks, and then it's almost like PEP where you receive it through there. So I need to fetch it before the 22nd. They said, otherwise they're going to send it back. So I better not let that happen. I will not let that happen. You guys are my witness. I will not let that happen. Anyway, yeah. But anyway, so I that's what I did. Printed myself flyers one day and had them delivered there, and it came quickly. I did it like I think I did that on Friday into Saturday morning, and it was there on Monday. It's crazy. I didn't think they work on a weekend, but okay. Maybe they're pushing out orders because of Easter weekend. I'm not sure. But yeah, have fun with your business. Have fun with yourself. Just have fun, guys. Um, Business is not easy. It's not an easy feat. It's not, as they say, for the faint-hearted. It's for everybody. I don't believe there's one thing I kind of won't agree with Gary Vee, like maybe half disagree. So he says that there are B players, B and C players. So the A player is somebody that's just the ideas person that just goes for it, that is a go getter. Sorry. Then you have the B player, which is somebody that has ideas or whatever, but they don't really implement. They will tell the A player, and then the A player will go and implement. And then you get your C players, which are employees. You know, employees. They make really good employees. I know that lots of people, they do make good employees. I can't dispute that fact. There are lots of people that are fantastic employees, and we need employees. Where the world will come to not really, but it will kind of come to a standstill if everybody just leaves their job. It will. So yeah. Anyway, I'm starting to feel nauseous. This stuff was so nasty. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thirsty. Mm, but yeah, I'm I'm very excited for where my business is headed, and I know this is like super early days. I'm only this will be the fourth year, yeah, because I started 2021. Technically 2020, but officially like 2021. I started TEFL Made Easy. So it's been 4 years since I've been doing this. I'm only 4 years in. I have patience for the next 14, and then I'll pull out like, I'm okay. Actually, maybe I should make it like 16 years. So then that's like a complete 20-year, adventure, and then I can move on to other stuff. um, but we'll see what happens. We'll really see what happens because we don't know. We don't know. But I really feel, there's like a tingle in my ingle that's just telling me that TEFL Made Easy is going to explode. It's going to be huge. And I'm going to have so many things happening in TEFL Made Easy. I can, that vision that you have, and I'm making it real because I believe in my value. Believe in your value, teachers. I'll see you next time, okay? I need to go make me tea because my stomach gonna feel better. Ooh. Okay. I love you. Let me just do this again.